Good morning. It's April 3rd, Good Friday. Somber day, crucifixion of Jesus. Many years ago. He died for our sins. God manifested into the flesh for our redemption. Amazing story. Raised again on the third day. I am home from work and I'm actually taking Monday off too. It is 10 to 10. I've been up for a while. I've got the upstairs sorted out. This is today's mess. Picked up stuff because I'm doing Easter Sunday, having a dinner. But I got lots to do. And I don't know what I am. I'm sad and but grateful at the same time. I put that little picture up. So dark in here. It's rainy, gloomy. I took my son's coats down, put them upstairs. Thought I needed to do that. Oh, it's nice and bright if I leave that open, so I'm going to leave that open. Got a new little mat. Got stuff thrown on the floor from upstairs. Oh, so yeah, that's cute. I'm going to fix that up a little bit. It's got browns that actually go with that rug, which eventually is going to go, but it's got all the pretty colors in it. I thought that looked pretty there with the lamp. Just, it makes it more cheerful in here. I got that picture up. So that looks good. And I like it with that blanket. Blanket needs a little straightening. But it's got the same peacock blue in it. So, and I was iffy about those pillows. They're kind of off, but I don't really care. So, and I put that horse up, which I love. Had in the other spot. It's too high. I'm going to lower it. I had different pictures out that I was just trying to get in the swing of things. But, and I rearranged this a little bit. I think that looks nice. It's kind of sad. Well, it's like my husband has passed away. My mom has passed away. My son up there who's passed away. Amongst other family pictures. Me and my husband when we were young. I don't know. It's just, I like it. I like it. I think it's pretty. I mean, what else are you going to do with that? And I think I've styled it pretty nice. I mean, it's probably pretty soldier-like. Other people would be more artistic, but that looks good to me. And, you know, not going to be able to grow plants here. I've decided that. So, I actually found that vase and I thought it looked pretty on this wall. Trying to keep these guys alive. Please don't pass away on me, plants. I mean, that's kind of a weird way to put it. They're plants my son gave me and I've had them for years and years. And I do see some new growth on this one. So, anyways, I don't know if I showed you these. I'm going to use these in the hallway downstairs. I think I'm going to see that the green color there, that's there, that color. That's more in keeping with the wallpaper, which is right here. I think that looks perfect. That's a little off. Those are dollar store things, and I think they'll look cute just in the hallway down there. But I'm going to see if I can't get paint more this color and repaint the tips that color. And I think I got something cool going on there. So looking forward to that. Not sure what I'm going to do with that plant. It needs some light. So anyways, recycling to put out. Bought a bunch of pop. Need to put some boots away. Upstairs is done. My daughter's coming tomorrow. We're all going to go to church on Sunday. And I'm going to take her home on Monday. So I'm taking Monday off work. So, yeah, I got to get this room sorted out because my grandson's going to sleep in here. And, of course, it's a mess again. Always turns into a mess. I got to do something with these picture boards. Part of me doesn't want to take them apart because that's such a sad task. So I think I might keep them intact. Just store them somewhere for now. I got to get photo albums. Yeah, and get working on this. I wish I could cheer up. I'll be happy when they get here. I always am. The last time they were here was for the funeral, so yeah, I got this for my son's partner's daughters. I got grandkitties, just the little ones, the babies, just little bags. Only a little tiny bit of chocolate. And different doodads, kind of neat little things from the dollar store. I'm the dollar store queen when it comes to kids stuff. Got these from the dollar store. The one girl's, I think she's 14 now. 13, 14. And I just got her, actually it's a pretty sweatshirt. She's not a real, like, she's not a pink girl. But I got her this sweatshirt. And I thought that was really pretty. It's really light. It's nice for this time of year. And I thought that was very pretty. And I hope she likes it. And then just a little t-shirt, yellow t-shirt to go with it. That I thought would be cute underneath. Although it has like a little bit of a high neckline, so I'm hoping it kind of shows. And then just a chocolate bunny. And then the little one, who is a very girly girl, I got her a pretty sweatshirt. You know, just for this time of year. Pretty color. And then I got her this pizzazzy one. I hope she likes it, but you know what? She dresses in very colorful, very sparkly. And I thought it doesn't really go with that sweatshirt, but that's okay. It's a short sleeve shirt. And I think she'll like it. I hope she likes it. And a little chocolate bunny. So that stuff's got to be... I'm going to deliver that on Monday. I invited them, and but they're not able to come, so that's fine. I thought this was very Monet looking. And the 14-year-old's artist. So I hope she likes that. And it's, to me, nicer than an Easter basket, because then you get some use out of it. And then my grandsons, I got the younger one. He loves bright colors. So I got him that pony jacket and that t-shirt. And I had picked up those, a Giant Tiger, that slapjack game. I was just going to, you know, here for the games. Thought, well, I'll throw that in as a gift for them. They can leave them here. And then the older one, got him that. And they each got a chocolate bunny too. And then he's very plain, very solid colors. Doesn't want colorful. He likes blues, blacks, grays. So that's good. So I got to get this room sorted out though. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get dressed. This is going to seem kind of weird. This is a little hoodie thing. That was my son's that he wore, that I got back with his belongings. It's just a little cap for your head under your helmet. And it smells like him. Oops, sorry, I know I just whipped you right around. And yeah, I just keep it there, and it just comforts me whenever I see it. So I'm doing okay. I really am. I'm doing fine. I'm coping. I'm getting to work every day. I had some stomach issues this week that weren't any fun, but I still managed to get to work. I did opt out on the little kids club that I go to, because Tuesday night my stomach was not good, and it was not good Wednesday morning either. But I still managed to get to work. But I'll tell you, there was a point in the day on Tuesday when I thought, oh, I think I need to go home. But I slugged it out and just came home and canceled. I felt bad. I don't like canceling because they depend on the volunteers. But I know I was in no shape. Just kind of came home, and I think I was eating too much salad, to be honest. I think it was wreaking havoc on my stomach. So, and my girlfriend laughed and said, sometimes too much of a good thing is not good. So anyways, this is what we've got going. Mess here. And this is all just put away stuff and, you know, get the recycling out and put winter clothes away. Still wearing my winter jacket though. It's chilly enough. It's been chilly enough, but I don't think I need the winter boots anymore. I moved my cupboard that I had to right there, which is really nice because when I come up with my groceries, I can just set them there. I'm itching to get outside and start cleaning, but it's not time yet. So, but I noticed that with all the rain, everybody's snowbanks are slowly disappearing. I don't know if I still got some snow on mine. Mine was last. Still some snow sitting on mine. And that's because my snowbank's so big. And then look at that. I did that painting and some of it just came right off. So I'm going to have to, you know, put some really good, like I've got this prime that's made for anything to stick to. So, but obviously I have to wait till it's completely dried out. And I don't know if I mentioned to you or not, my middle son is going to come stay with me for a few months. He's in June. His lease, well, he rents like a basement apartment, and not far from here. And the owner's selling the house, and he knew this was coming. She had talked about this, but then it got postponed and whatnot. But so he, you know, he's been there a few years now. But he's getting married, and he has a place all set up for October, well, mid-September. And there's no point in him going and renting another place between June and September. So it's like you might as well come stay with me, sock some money away. And I mean, I've got plenty of room for him, that's for sure. And I've lived with him, and he's very neat, very tidy, you know, very, not that it really matters, but it matters. You know, he's very good in the kitchen, like, I mean, way better than I am. He cleans up after himself really good. So, anyways, like I said, 10 o'clock, I am going to, and I've cleaned the upstairs already. I've put it back to rates. And so that's good. And it didn't even take that long. And I was like, okay, that room, those two rooms have sat messy since my daughter was here last time. I mean, they made the beds and everything in their way kind of thing. But there is still, you know, still needed some finishing touches. But I don't go up there so much. And, like, not for any real reason. But, I thought, okay, I got to get the rooms ready. So I am going to put you on pause. I've been talking for 13 minutes already. Like, what have I been saying? So, and I've been, like, I got some vases down here that I was just trying different things out. Oh, I've made some progress with my son's estate, and that's still, I know there's some paperwork I need to get out here soon, so I got to think about that. I was going to tackle it this week. Week went sideways with my stomach and just feeling the way I feel, and didn't tackle it. So it has got to be done next week. So I got to put some stuff away. I got to put his stuff. I'm going to put it in a some sort of something, a box, something, I don't know. And it's like, okay, this has to be tackled next week, and make sure I've got all my ducks in a row there. I actually have box in my car. I might, when I go out and do my recycling, go grab those. Or boxes that paper come in from Amazon that we use at work, and they're not great big boxes, but they're 8x10 boxes, but they're smaller. They're not double side, because usually when you get it, oh my gosh, this is so boring. There's like, I don't know, they're stacked like 5 high and 2 across, and these are just like 5 high. So I'll show you, but you know, just get everything that needs to be tended to, because that's that one pile over there on the, I don't know if it's your left or right, but this pile. So, and that's all to do with the state and stuff like that, things that needed to be tended to. And I think one thank you card I still didn't get the address for. All the rest are out, so I got to get that sorted out, can't forget. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to tackle this mess. Oh, and I got to tackle my fridge. I don't even want to show you. I can't believe how messy I am in my fridge. Oh, look, I got the kids. This is so cool. The boys. Oh, it's coconut. It's a coconut. Pink Pelican Tropicals. Keep refrigerated. And it's like, it has these little instructions. And, oh, here they are. You got a straw and a way to open it, and they can drink out of it. I don't know if they'll like it or not, but it was like, they were like $3, maybe $4, $3.97. And I thought, you know what? That's fun. I hope they like that. So, just for something different. They love coming to Grandma's house. And I love that they love coming to Grandma's house. And the oldest one's 14, and he's still happy to come. You know, they come, they just make themselves at home. They have their own space. And you know, like we moved from the one house that they'd basically grown up in. Actually, one day, this was early. Like I had thought about moving and selling after my husband passed. And I knew I was eventually coming into town, and we'd talked about it in front of my daughter a little bit. And one day we were in the car. I mean, you know, I hadn't even put any plans in motion yet, but just talk. And we're driving along, and he says he's in the back seat, and you know that was at least 4 years ago. So let's say he was 10, even more, maybe 6 years ago. My husband passed in 2019, so maybe a year after that. So whatever. And he's in the back seat, and he says, Grandma, and I'm like, yes. And he starts to cry a little bit, and he says, when you move, are we still going to be able to come visit you? And I was like, oh. I said, honey, any move I make is going to include you guys. Like, I'm not getting a place that doesn't have room for you guys. That's high on the list. And it was. That's one of the reasons I picked this house, is because of the little half floor. Because anything in my price range was 2-bedroom. And you know, it was like, oh, this isn't going to work, because, you know, the thought of coming and having to sleep in the living room, or trying to pack all 3 of them in the bedroom, which is crazy, you know. This way, they have their own space, and with this spare bedroom, I can put down the futon, and that's easy enough to do, and, you know, so, anyways, I know it's so dark. This room's going to look cute in a while. Oh, here's something. I decided, here I am thinking, I want to wallpaper this hall. I've said that, and I wanted to get it really dark, dramatic. And then I thought, you know what, that's too much. I think I'm just going to get another roll of this and wallpaper the hall with that. I think with that wallpaper. I mean, I only paid $18 for it. I might even have enough. And if not, they had plenty of that wallpaper. So I'm going to... And I think it'll keep it, you know, cheerful. And I don't need the dark dramatic. I think it'll be fine in there. So I'm happy about that decision. It was just kind of popped in my head. I got to do something with this guy. He's starting to fade. Yeah, that just kind of goes empty at the bottom. So I just cut it off, and then another one came up. So I'm going to keep doing that. I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's kind of loose. I got to look it up. So, okay. I'm feeling okay. I am. I'm feeling sad, but it's like I'm writing. I think I mentioned to you that I've always had prayer books for my kids, journals that I write in, and it's a coincidence that on the day my son passed, it was his day. Like I do them in rotation, one day, one family, one next day. Because I mean, I can't sit every morning and write out prayers for everybody. I pray them all the time in my mind, in my heart, but I make, you know, a concerted effort. This is, well, this is his. No, it's in that drawer, but, you know, just writing out my prayers. This is my oldest son's. He was, today was his day. Writing out my prayers, and then my thing is when I pass, they can have their prayer books, and I never expected that one of my children would pass before me. Nobody does. You don't want that. You don't plan that. you know. But it happens. It happens in all kinds of families. People lose children, and it is heartbreaking. It is so dark in here. So, anyways, and when after he passed, the day he passed was his day. Wrote this prayer, and it just blows my mind. Things I said, and wow, I read it at his funeral actually. And then the next time I came to him, I'm like, what do I do now? It's like, I can't stop praying. So it's like, you know what? I'm just praying. I just write out my thoughts and my prayers around him on his day. And I will do that for as long as I am able. So, okay. Let's, here I am, we're on 10 after 10. I'm going to give myself an hour. I'm going to give myself an hour and 15 minutes because I going to get dressed first. So let's do that. So, and see where I'm at. See what kind of, okay, 60. There we go. I'm going to put you on pause, come back, and see where I'm at. Hang on. Wow. I didn't know if I messed that up or not. It doesn't look like I did. I might have. Because I don't think I was talking for 21 minutes. But anyways, we'll see how it goes. There it is. Me and my reflection. 25 after 11. Let's see how far I got. Not very well. I didn't get coats put away. I did get boots put downstairs. Got a little laundry in. I got some of the table cleaned off. I did take the pictures off the boards, which was very hard to do. A lot of boo-hooing going on there. I lowered that picture. It might be slightly crooked. I do want a frame. Oh, this is so dark. Put some family pictures there. There's my mum with my oldest grandson. That's the only grandchild of mine that she's seen. So, yeah. I'm so glad she got to come. That was his first birthday party, and she got to come out to Toronto, and that was great. Yeah, I like that horse picture there. I think it's okay. And I turned this around because if you look, you see the creamy colors? There's creamy colors there. Like there's lots of colors, like the peacock colors in there too. So it's like the more I look at that, the more I like it. And even this, there is blues that match perfectly with that. Where is it? See that? Right there? That blue? Exact same color. So I think it's good enough. Yeah. And here, that's where I got stuck. That's that treadmill. I'm gonna put it under my bed. Woohoo! Great idea. It fit. No, there's a post in the middle of the bed. So it took me, I don't even want to talk about it. I gotta clean it out or pull it out. There's all my paperwork for my son all in one box. So, and then I got this room started. These are the girls' presents all put into their bags. Those are cute, eh? Little girls will like that. For Easter? I think so. If I was a kid, I'd love it if somebody gave me a bag with a zipper on it. I'd find something to do with it. So, and yeah, just straightened up a little bit, and it took me an hour and 15 minutes. So, a little bit of progress. Anyways, I'm not going to hang. I got to eat. I'm going to have a coffee. Going to see if this video even turns out. I know I sound like a drag. I'm okay with that. I'm very sad and struggling and carrying on all at the same time. I think that should open these blinds. Oh, I think they're doing something next door. I'm sure everybody's feeling like long winter hangover kind of thing. That's cute, isn't it? I like that. I had black flowers in my daughter's room at the other place. I could put black flowers in it again. It would look kind of cool. Oh, I could put my roses in there. I think I might do that. I'm not going to do it now. But yeah, I think that might be a good spot for them. So, oh, they're cleaning some garbage up. I hope they clean up their sawdust. They had somebody doing some work and made a good big mess along my strip and just left it there, sawdust. So that's kind of been the way it's been with these young men next door. They don't seem to realize that they're infringing on my property with minor things, but it's annoying. So, anyways, I don't know if that'll show up. Try to find something. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, I am very grateful that Jesus died on the cross and saved me from my sins, and that rose again on the third day and defeated death, and that he is risen indeed, and that I will have eternal life. And I believe, I'm clinging to the belief that my son was a believer. He would always say he believed. So, yeah, this is, and I'll see him again. But my time here on earth is not done. So while I'm here, I put my Looney, one of my kids, I think it was my middle son, made me that in shop. And I've had it for years and years and years. And I collect my Looney and Toonies in it. And if I want to go buy something frivolous that I don't feel I have the budget for, there's usually money in there to do it. So, yeah, it kind of works. Anyways, I'm going to go. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to clean out. I'm going to just take a break, and then I'm going to tackle that fridge that's next on the agenda. So, thanks for hanging with me. Happy Easter. God bless.